Bill Nye, famed science guy, now has his very own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Nye got the 2,821st star on the Walk of Fame yesterday in the category of television. Bill Nye is a science educator, engineer, comedian, television presenter, inventor, keynote speaker, and New York Times bestselling author. But most 90s kids remember seeing Nye in their classrooms as they learned about science from his Emmy Award-winning show, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Nye helped introduce generations of viewers to science and engineering in an entertaining and accessible way. Okay, Ryan, Cam, and I were talking over the break. You were excited to talk about this. You have a story about Bill Nye.
I've met Bill Nye before.
Well, there you go.
Before I get to my story, though, I wanted to ask, I certainly, this was the case for my generation. You're a little bit younger, though. Mm-hmm. Are you of the generation where they wheeled the TV into the classroom?
Yes.
Okay.
So eventually that kind of got phased out as like the smart screens with the pens and everything came out. But I specifically will say, like, Christmas, when they were wheeling that TV out to watch the Polar Express, you knew it was going to be a good day.
What about you? Same thing? Wheeled it in?
Yeah, same thing. Started out wheeling it in, and then I think towards high school, the end of high school, projector vibes.
Pretty much same for me. It was like in high school, then it was a smart board.
Let's bring back the wheeling of the
I love
TV.
the memes. Like a meme will pop up of a TV on a cart. And you're like, what does this remind you of? Teachers not there.
It's so funny how memories like that are just so visceral and take you back just so instantly.
Well, and so that's what I would say was really great about Bill Nye is the production, the videos, all that stuff was excellent. It was compelling. It was good if like a teacher was sick or something. They knew they could just pop one of those videos on. The students would be intrigued, all that. So anyway, I met him when I was a student at Penn State about 10 years ago.
Okay.
He came in through one of my professors, was super nice to all of us, spoke to us, all that stuff. I will say this though, one of the descriptions in there was he's a little bit of a comedian, a television presenter.
Yes.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble with, in my view, with some of the things he says about weather and climate. And this is part of our society these days. People want to have like the most fiery response or be the first to attribute X, Y, or Z. And a lot of meteorologists, I'm certainly not alone in this, have felt like, maybe he's stepped his toes a little too much into our world, whereas he's more known for broadly knowing about a lot of things.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was going to say, this is kind of rude, but like jack of all trades, master of none.
No,
but
you're
he
right.
is a master in compelling, educational, fun. I would turn Bill Nye on like at home.
Right.
I can't remember what channel it was on.
My issue is when he's brought in as an expert to talk specifically about a hurricane.
Right.
Maybe Bill leave that to the people who study him every day.
Yeah.
But like I said, the time I met him, he was super nice.
Awesome.
So.
I love hearing that people are nice when you meet them. That's always the best.